My name is Julieta, like Toa introduced me. I am originally from Argentina, but I am living in Canada since 2006 right now. So I have a good trajectory here in this country. And I am a mother, and by profession, I work as an engineer in construction. And when I came to Canada in 2006, like many immigrants, I faced a lot of challenges, and one of them was, and I think I could say that the most difficult one was the fact of having to revalidate my degree to the country standards. It was a very costly process, demanding in terms of time, effort, and but however, I was so determined to accomplish my goal that with a lot of sacrifice, I finally did it, and it took me 5 long and costly years, like I usually call it, because that's what it was for me. But that's what I thought at the moment was the best thing to do. I had left my country to come to this new country where I knew nobody. I came with zero, to start from zero and to give a better future for my family. So at that moment, I thought that the best thing to do was to, upgrade my career to the standards of the country, to be recognized as an engineer here. So after having that, I'll fast forward to the recent years. I found a good job. I love what I do. I love construction. But I was faced with being left, being the only provider for my family. So with that comes many things that you don't expect, having to provide for your family on your own, unexpected bills that come up, and that you are not, sometimes it's not the priority, so you're missing out on other things that you want to do because of these unexpected situations. So I started looking for something, but I really didn't know what I wanted, right? I know I needed to supplement my income, and the options were get a weekend job or a night shift or something like that. But honestly, working on construction, at the end of the day, you are really exhausted, and I did not have the energy. Even though if I would have wanted to do that, at the end, I didn't have the energy to physically the energy to do that. So I came across this business. I was very skeptical at the beginning because I only knew how to work, corporate, how to work for somebody else. I had never run a business for myself, or any kind of business. I only, went to school, did the traditional thing, right? I went to school, got a degree, get a good job, and live from there, right? But sometimes things happen in your life, and these things make you change your priorities. Now, at that point, my priority was my family, was spending more time with my family. And I knew that if I kept doing the same things, exactly like we've heard until now, if you keep doing the same things, you're gonna most likely have the same kind of results. So I found this business. I didn't know anything about digital marketing. I didn't know anything about that the possibility of doing an online business could be legit and taxable. But I took a chance. I believed in what I saw. I did my due diligence. I made a lot of questions, and I landed in a workshop exactly like this one, and not exactly the same because there were other people on it, but um, the basics are the same, right? This is the starting point for everybody in this business. For everybody that you see here tonight, we've started at the same point, watching a workshop like this one. So this is what I did. I took my chances. I believed in myself, because a big part was not having the confidence in myself if I was going to be able to do this, right? I had no knowledge. I had no previous experience. I only knew construction, right? So I didn't believe that I could, be able to run a digital business, and especially having to do it part-time, because I work full-time still, right? And I only have 24 hours in my day. So I did not have the possibility to add some more responsibilities on my back and say, and not being able, to take care of them. I wanted to succeed. So I did what I felt in my heart. I believed in myself, I believed in the system, and everything that was said here in this workshop was provided to me when I stepped in, when I paid the 149 fee. So another thing is that here, what I would say, you come looking for a business because when you start looking for something, it's because you have a need, right? That's the reality. You need to supplement your resources somehow. But what you do not understand is that you get so much more than just a business. You develop your skills, you develop people's skills, you develop so many more personal skills, and you learn some and you develop others that you didn't even know that I had in my case. Because I always tell the same story. If somebody would have told me 3 years ago, one day you're going to be, presenting in front of how many, or almost 500 people watching right now, I would have said, no way, there's no way I'm going to do that, because that wasn't me. But at one point, like I said before, nothing changes if nothing changes, right? If you want different results, you have to be willing to put your effort, to put your time, and learn something different. And just the system itself, like they've been saying since the beginning, Agape, Garrett, the system works on our behalf, right? Everything is automated. Almost everything is automated. There is the part that we have to do as business owners, but it is really only maybe 10-15% of the work on this business. And being able to help and mentor people the way I was mentored when I started, and mentor them and make them understand and that they feel how amazing it is to have 4-figure days when you receive a check and at your home. That is really very satisfying, because that you're not also helping yourself, grow your business, but being able to help others, it's really something that when you start this business, it's not something that you think you're going to be doing, because it's not exactly what you're looking. When you come here, it's because you're in need of something and you need to fulfill a need, a personal need, but you're not thinking that one day you're going to be helping others. So this is what happens when you come into this business. It's just that there are so many things that people, like they've said also, you have to experience by yourself. So if there is one thing that I could leave you with a message today is, do not underestimate the power of a legit taxable business just because you don't know exactly what it is about. Believe in the system, listen to the people that came here on this workshop, on any other that you want to watch, and do your due diligence, because you have to experience it for yourself. We're like, I started this business in 2020, and many other people are way a longer time than myself, but we have already a certain trajectory here, right? So we talk by experience, but people have to experience on their own for them to really understand what we mean when we are so passionate about what we do and proud of what we do. And I'm just going to say some words in Spanish for my Spanish-speaking community. Yo lo que le quiero decir a la gente que habla español y que está pensando en empezar un business o necesita hacer un extra income, nosotros como inmigrantes ya tomamos creo que el paso más difícil cuando dejamos nuestros países. Cuando dejamos nuestros países no nos vamos porque no queremos nuestro país, odiamos nuestros países, nos vamos por una necesidad de mejorar. Así como sabemos que en otros países, como en el caso de Canadá, podemos tener una vida mejor y llegamos acá, trabajamos, revalidamos nuestros títulos, ponemos muchísimo esfuerzo para salir adelante, para poder ayudar a nuestras familias en nuestros países, porque sabemos que se puede. Bueno, lo que también tenemos que aprender a creer y a abrir nuestra mente es que también hay otra forma de poder generar ingresos que no es la tradicional de trabajar para un empleador 8 horas durante 40 años. Hay una forma más fácil y este online business es una de ellas. Es legítimo, es taxable y hay una comunidad inmensa de gente de Latinoamérica usando esta plataforma. So that is all for me. Thank you so much.